composite project here. You know, kudos to you for taking on the analog version of this. You know, both versions have their own issues they've got to deal with. There's still a lot of technical issues in doing an analog collage, one of which is just the availability of information. Um, you know, you're still able to find things online and print them out to use for your collage. So you're not necessarily stuck with just magazines and things, but the quality of those usually is pretty good. Um, so looking at what we've got here, it's a little difficult to tell what your point of view is with this. It definitely has a silly playfulness to it, but then when we get the assault guns here, um, that sort of takes it in a little bit different place. We've got I do appreciate the eyes in the ceiling up here. There is some sort of Dadaist overtones to what you have happening here. And in Dadaism, there's sort of like no connection between things. It's just sort of almost a random cacophony of things. So it would be nice to see, like, what is your point of view happening here? One thing that could help would be like a focal point visually. Right now, everything is sort of roughly the same size. This chair being sort of front and center seems to be closest to a focal point here. And then maybe this guy over here. As I said in critique, like if this head were just like much larger, I think we would start to create more of a focal point and create a little bit more visual rhythm throughout the piece. You know, I'm not sure, these guns seem to be sort of just floating up here, which adds to that Dada feel. I like you're appropriating other artwork to put in here. You know, again, I would encourage you to think about what is your point of view and how do you make that part of this a little more straightforward. If you've got any questions, Elaina, please don't hesitate to ask.